Hola y un abrazo fuerte. Today I have a house to show you in San Cristóbal in Mérida, Yucatan. Let's take a look. All right, so this is a fixer-upper for a phenomenal price. When we come in the entranceway here, let's just look at all the great details. We've got this big, solid, chunky wood door. You could refinish that nicely. And a transom window that'll let in a little bit more light, and this one opens. That's very, very easy to have refinished with excellent carpenters. Now, you know I'm a fan, so let's check out these floors. This is pasta tile floors. And this particular pattern here in the front room, stay with me, Robert. We got all kinds of time. This particular pattern here is called flamboyant. And the reason I know it, and you recognize it if you watch my channel, is that it's in my house. I picked it. Okay, so this first room that we come in is like an entrance room. We call it an entrada. It's a nice place to have beautiful artwork, little mesitas, a little table, place to put your keys. And let's go this way. And the lights aren't on because the house is unoccupied, so forgive me, the light should adjust here. Okay, this is the first room to the right, and let's check out these floors. This is a more mid-century pattern. Very fun. This would polish up extremely well. Like these floors polished, they'll look brand new. It's incredible. This is a very, very good find. At the end, we're going to talk about price and all that good stuff. We have a window here. I don't know, I think I might update this a little bit. Well, obviously, because of the paint. But again, the iron workers here just do amazing things. So for me, this room would be a TV room. And the doors are wide open right now, so you can hear a little bit of the street traffic. But like what I did in '66, I'm doing the very thick glass to help with some of the sound. But for me, this would be a TV room. Okay, let's go this way. And even in the doorway, like the little transitions, you've got this fun pattern right here. I would swap this out and I'd put the actual transom window back in. For some reason that's closed off. This room here I would make the bedroom. It doesn't have a closet, but if you follow my channel, there's a guy who does beautiful antique woodwork, and Rodrigo. If you see on Facebook something for sale by a guy named Rodrigo, buy it. This would be a great place to put an armoire for clothing and a bed. You can fit a king-size bed in here, no problem whatsoever. Okay, let's come back out this way. You know what? No, let's go back around. Just follow me, Robert.
Follow the leader.
Following the leader. Okay, now I want you to get this right here. Come on, look at these details. Like, I'm from the US and we just don't have anything like this. This city is a little bit older. Mérida is 503 years old. Yeah. Okay, so we come into this area, and this for me would be formal dining area, or dining area. And this pattern, this is a very common pattern actually. This is also a more mid-century pattern, kind of 50s, I would say. Very pretty. Okay. Ah, I love this kitchen. It's a sweet kitchen. You know, I'm just gonna go off here. The new modern thing is everyone wants open, 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 open. But I am starting to become a fan of hearkening back to just a different time where the kitchens were like their own separate unit and kind of enclosed. This is a very big kitchen, and you could have an eat-in table in here. I think it is super sweet. And check out these floors. Okay, and maybe not the most exciting tidbit in the world, but there is a bathroom. Come on in. Be not afraid. So it's a wet bath. Everything gets wet when you take a shower. Yeah. This can be dialed in super cute. Watch your head.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now, before we get to the outside, and this is really the pièce de résistance, is the outside back here, I want to let you know that in the description below, you're going to find a link to the property, a link to the real estate broker, Robert, who's here with us today. And hello, Robert.
We're good.
Okay, all right, we're ready to go outside. Do you like to swim? Because if you like to swim, you could put like an Olympic-sized lap pool. You probably could put an Olympic-sized lap pool out here. I don't even know how to show you the depth of this lot because it actually goes beyond those palms back there. 57 meters deep. That, I'll do the math and I'll put it below. I can't do it off the top of my head, but this is 57 meters deep. Come on. I smell food. Make friends with your neighbors because I smell really good food. Okay, seriously, you could put a lap pool here. Is there any other restriction, Robert? Can a person build a casita in the back?
Casita in the back. You can put a casita on the top part of the house as well. So
Okay.
A lot of space to build out.
Wow. Okay.
2 lap pools in here.
Yeah. Yeah. One lap pool for you, one lap pool for them. Everybody gets a lap pool. I feel like Oprah. You get a lap pool. You get a lap pool. Oh, the tree. I'm sorry. I got to go back over here. It's insane. It's beautiful. Now that tree's on the neighbor's property, but how beautiful. These very old gargantuan trees that provide shade. If you know anything about Mérida, it gets hot and shade is something that's very important. This is a lime tree. Plant an avocado tree. All right, the neighbor's rocking some music, so we're gonna go back inside and talk about the price of this house. Ah, love it. So Robert, do we call this a ruin or a fixer?
I would call it a fixer.
I would call it a fixer.
The bones are still very good.
Yeah.
You need to do some aesthetic work on it.
Yeah.
And then also, I would do electric and plumbing.
Electric and plumbing, aesthetics.
And then, make it to your liking.
The nice thing about this is it's livable once you do plumbing and electric, and all the polishing the floors. It's livable like it is while you then decide, do I want to put a room up here, a room in the back, a lap pool, all that stuff. Because sometimes I think it's best to live in a place for a little bit before you decide. Because a remodel might look good on paper, but until you actually live in the space and get to understand, because this is a totally different place if you're moving from another country, get to understand the house first. So, all right, I know, I'm so sorry you guys, price. It is tied to a Mexican peso price of 2.6 million pesos. And that's roughly what?
127 US today.
About 127,000 US dollars today in Mérida Centro. Now, you're not in INA, so you're not regulated by the National Association of Archaeology and History, right? Archaeology and History, which my house is, so I had to follow all the rules. Here you can build whatever you want. You just have to make sure that a certain percentage of the ground remains permeable, which won't be a problem since you have like Olympic pool size property. I'm kind of over the moon for this little nugget. I love it. This is a really cute house. So thank you so much for watching. The link is in the description below. And here we go. Un abrazo fuerte. Besitos y cuídate mucho. Okay, come on in. We're just gonna keep rolling.